Hey, everybody. How is everyone doing this evening? I know this was a pop up shop, okay? This was a pop up shop. And normally that's how I do it. I usually just pop up. But I just want to say hey to everyone. Hey, Sally C. Hey, Beauty Me, Juice Reveal, Monique, Mariah, Miss Jenkins, Cheryl in Georgia, In the Bushes, Juice Reveal. Hey, Tiffany Storm, Lovely Wit. Hey, Carla John. I hope that everyone is well and ready for Thanksgiving. Yes, ma'am. And I wanted to do a react, and we're going to get back to doing those. I am making changes to the channel based on feedback. I love feedback. It does help me. Lovely Wit said, I'm out here doing what Marissa not. I just got off of work at 5. Now I'm doing Amazon. You are definitely doing what she is not. Hey, Patience K. So I'm making changes to the channel based on feedback. I think I want to set a certain hour where we'll go live. And I'm thinking about, and I'm going to base it on feedback. So, hey, Money Boy Trey, how are you? I was thinking around 9 o'clock in the evenings, so I can give you guys all of my attention. And we can do some reactions, we can talk, we can chit chat, we can laugh, and make it at our regular schedule time. So I do want to hear what you guys feel about that. There's also just been a lot going on. Hey, Chickpea 413. There is a lot going on in these streets. And I know some people sit in the bushes. And I can appreciate that. Because I was a bush person. And I still am sometimes. I try to support, like, I don't know if you all are subscribed to Money Boy Trade, but he has a channel. Marcus Atlanta Street Interviews has a channel. Of course, y'all all know that. Who else has a channel? Several people. Truth, she has a channel. I don't know if I've seen her in here, but she definitely has a channel. Granny, Sunny, I visit their channels for support. I do. I usually comment, but sometimes if I'm in the car driving, sometimes I don't have, my hands aren't free and I can't. And I like to listen to YouTube over the radio nowadays. And it could be because I'm out here in these YouTube streets. Yes, Juice Reveal, a lot of negativity to be exact. Yes, I've noticed. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to address. I wanted to let a little time pass, but at the same time, I don't want to allow too much time to pass. When Marcus came on, I did already write that statement about the operation of the channel going forward. I want to say that there are several people that have been with me in this channel from the time I started it. I can call out key names that have been here since day one. And it has been our safe space where we just talk, laugh, crack jokes, watch videos, react, because that's what we do. However, in recent time, we've been having some growth. And I appreciate that. When I started the channel, I wasn't really expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. But I appreciate the growth. But I don't want to lose the safe space that many of us had from day one that drew us here. I still want people to be able to say what it is that's on their mind, their opinion, without fear of being disrespected. Or without feeling like they're going to be attacked. You know, I feel like we are way too grown for that. I'm really not here for the drama. I am, but I'm not. I am, but I'm not. And when I say I am and I'm not, we know when we react to people, some people might find offended, might find offense. And that's fine. I mean, that is what it is. But I never stepped out here to offend people that I don't see a problem with what they're doing. And during that mini interview with Marcus, and this is, let me disclaim this right now. Let me just go ahead and put this disclaimer out. This is not about anybody. It's about Allie. Allie can only speak for Allie. But in that interview with Marcus, I can respect everybody's opinion. Some people will like him, some people will not. I don't pride myself in being rude to people. I mean, it's levels to it. I myself would not allow certain people to come up and have a conversation with me because maybe I don't like you. And there's nothing really constructive to say. So why would I agree to talk to you when I already know I don't have good things to say to you at all? Now, let's not get it twisted. I'm not afraid of any type of difficult conversation. And Allie ain't ducking no smoke with nobody. Okay, let me put that out there too, because I'm not. But when Marcus came up here, I'm not for attacking his kids. I'm not for that at all. Now, we can ask questions, but let's keep the questions on the subject matter. His parenting is not up for debate. I've not seen anything he did or has done that has made me think we need to question how he parent. I'm just saying, respectfully. And he volunteered to come up to discuss the Quita situation. And in the midst of that, it was brought to my attention that on my platform, and I'm saying my platform because I'm only taking responsibility for me, that some things were said that hurt people's feelings. I wanted to personally come out and extend an apology from me to anybody. And to be more specific, Ayana, I apologize. Never thought your name would have been brought up. I don't even know why it would have needed to be. Sonny, I can extend an apology. I did see your video. I understand. I heard you. I saw you. I agree. I didn't see where you need to be brought up. And hell, I'll even apologize to Marcus, because he ain't came up here for that. He agreed to come up to discuss Quita. And for that, I feel like I wanted to stick to that. These people have moved on with their life, and I'm not trying to do the very thing that we accusing Marcus of, which is reignite some type of trauma in them or anything. They've moved on, and I mean, it's water need the bridge. I have made adjustments. I'm not, up here to knock out, drag nobody. I'm not here to try to change nobody. That's not what I do. All I'm saying to people is, if you're going to do what you do, don't mix Allie in it. Respectfully. Don't put me in your bullshit. I have no muzzle over nobody's mouth. You say whatever you want, and that's fine. That's as long as you stand on what the fuck you said. Don't put me in it. So I wanted to come out here. Hey, Sonny. And say that because I feel like it was necessary. One thing y'all will learn about Allie is I'm not ducking no smoke with nobody. I mean, I done told y'all I understand Quita. Quita's a win, lose, or draw type of bitch. I mean, it is what it is. The real coward is the one that's afraid. But I also don't believe in raging unnecessary wars. I also don't believe in slinging bullets and having people catch strays. I believe in decency and order. I'm not going to get you up here and ambush you. That's not what I do. 1, 2, 3, you're logged in. I'm sorry. I hit my daughter toy. I'm sorry. But that's not what Allie does. And I sat back here and for days have been giving a lot of this some thought. And, I'm not angry with nobody. I'm not shading nobody. Nobody. Because trust me, if I'm going to send for you, you're going to know it. And I'm going to give people grace because I don't think you really want to send for me. I hear the lies, the misconceptions, the lies mixed with the truth. Pieces of the truth. At this time, I'm going to choose not to even engage. I don't walk around hurting people just because I want to. Just saying anything out of my mouth. I want to have a good time. Listen, I want us to laugh. I want us to say a whole bunch of funny shit. But we got to know when to have a filter. We grown enough to know not everything you think needs to be said. Not every thought that comes to your mind is worth saying. No matter who you coming at, you got to think of who all could be hurt. And I'm guilty of a lot of things. I'm not innocent. I feel like at times I've trusted the wrong people, believed all their little sweet words and kind gestures and compliments, while I sat back and ignored their empty actions. You know, I have come to realize that the real human hurt is when you trust someone and that trust turns to betrayal. And betrayal never comes from someone that you don't know. And it's never an enemy. Bring me back snacks. Um, I'm guilty of thinking, that people valued loyalty the way I did, the way I am, giving loyalty to people who never ever plan to keep it, or extending a friendship and an olive branch to people who may have had ulterior motives. But see, Allie don't even move like that. And I'm still not mad. It is what it is. I sit back and I ask myself, what's the biggest lesson? I think the biggest lesson is the greatest lesson, which is letting go. Learn to let go. Never get too comfortable, Juice Reveal. Never. 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 One thing God has always taught me is to love and let go. When a person show you who they are, believe them. Everybody is not meant to stay. I think me and somebody was just talking about that. Sometimes it's a reason, sometimes it's a season, and sometimes it's a lifetime. Carla John said, especially that first time. Hello. You ever heard the saying, fool me once? Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on you. If you get me 3 times, I can't put the blame on you. But see, Allie, one of those people, when you show me one time, I'm going to chuck up that peace sign. I'm good if you good. All the false narratives about, somebody trying to change somebody. Pfft, who? Why? Why do I need to change anybody? I don't sleep with you. That if you ask me my opinion and I tell you, it's not me that's trying to change you. It's me that's telling you my opinion. Whether you change is on you. The change you put in your life ain't going to make or break me. It's not going to change the course of my life. It's changing the course of yours. So whether you change or not doesn't matter to me. But what you won't do is drag me straight to hell. What you won't do is mix me up in the bullshit. While you do a drive-by hitting a bunch of innocent people. So, the reality is not everybody deserves a place in your life. Some people are just painful lessons. It's all dressed up like love and friendship and all this other stuff. And once you understand how this goes and that not everybody is here to say, and not everybody is here to stay, you just have to embrace allowing people to walk away. I did read all the comments. I did appreciate all of the feedback. As I said in the comments, a lot of the stuff didn't really come with a handbook. Naturally too. You said shake my head. Why are you shaking your head, honey? A lot of this stuff didn't come with a handbook, so it's all perfecting. So I'm sitting back asking myself how to apply certain things, and I do think I probably need to come up with a set time. Sometimes I'm sporadic based on what I have going on. So, well, you're not listening naturally too, because that's what I'm saying. In so many words, I'm back alone, sweetie. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm taking the long, gentle roads home. There will be changes that you guys will see starting effective immediately. I think I am going to go back to by myself. I enjoyed having a co-host, though, to be completely honest. I did. Oh, Nima Love said, what happened? Nothing. Nothing really happened. I think with the interview with Marcus, some stuff was said that people voiced if was offensive. And I understand. I hear them, I understand. I understand why a person would be hurt by the comments. At one point I did try to jump in. Because I didn't want people to be hurt. Especially not just anybody catching strays. So it wasn't even anything I planned. I think the comments offended people, the other person, the other co-host. And so a decision was made. And I receive it. Open arms, I understand. Still support you, wish you well. And I already wanted to come back. We had conversations about that. I wanted to address the people who expressed offense, that they were offended by the comments. And I wanted to make sure that I extended the olive branch to them because I get it. I do. I'll be anything less than a woman to say I don't, because I do. 100% get it. And to be honest, I might have been mad too. I probably would have been offended too. And so I wanted to come out and address that. Hey, Sid. Absolutely, juice reveal. I started out by myself. And I'm just going to go back to that. I liked having a co-host as a man because you hear a man's perspective. That's the only thing I liked about it. Was hearing how a man might see this differently from a lady, But with that being said, I also didn't like, the extra stuff. So, effective immediately, Allie will return by herself. I wasn't even going to make the announcement. I was just going to do it. But I did want to come out, extend the olive branch to the two ladies. Again, offer my sincerest apologies to Miss Savage, Ayana, and Sunny. Because I don't think, according to that person, it was the intent. And I definitely didn't know that was going to happen. And to Marcus. He didn't know either. I mean, whether people like him or not, he did not know. He did not do anything to set that up. He just didn't know. He just walked into it. So that was what I really wanted to come out and address immediately. I believe that I'll be going live at 9-ish. I do want to hear y'all feedback to that, but I'm thinking around 9. And yeah, that'll be our new reaction time, 9. Y'all tell me if y'all like 9, if y'all like 7. Hey, Trudy. Hey, Miss Savage, you here too? Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. I did not want to just keep going without addressing it, without saying something. Because I did see both of y'all in the chat that afternoon. And I respect y'all feelings. I respect you as people. And I want to come out and extend my apology because I would want that. At least acknowledge it. Hey, Map. So effective immediately. It'll just be me. But I promise it'll be the same as it was before. I'm thinking 9 o'clock. I may do 7. Yes. So Juice Reveal says, the thing I like about your channel and commentary is you're not malicious, hateful, mean, talk down to others, and there's no chaos. Yes, Eastern Standard Time is my time zone. That's how I want to keep it. Hey, Queen Gigi the Virgo. That's how I want to keep it. No chaos. I want to minimize the drama. You know, when I watch Marissa and I comment to her, hey, Shauna, Cheryl, I exhaust all efforts to understand you. Hey, Mystic May. And once I see that a lot of things you're doing are definitely, thank you, Trudy Cobb, thank you. A lot of the things that you're doing are definitely malicious and you are using people and you know exactly what you're doing. And this is coming off a lot like using the general public. Then it's no longer a mistake. So my commentary matches your actions. Now, if you get nasty with me, then I'm going to get nasty back. Because, listen, you can't get mad at the truth. If playing your videos back, you say aggravate you or hurt you, then you're hurt by your own actions. You just don't like what you see when you look back at yourself. That's not the same as me speaking on something from the outside looking in. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Trudy. Why? So I have no hate, ill will toward Bishop. And I wish him the best. I do. I do. I just want to move forward peacefully if I can. Thank you, Queen Gigi the Virgo. Thank you, Meb. And you know what? And I love sitting here and being able to talk to everybody and hear y'all feedback and hear y'all commentary and read your comments and laugh. And I just say I'm ready to get back to that. Ready to react to the rest of Quitaverse. And looks like Mochaverse now, because I think that she confronted Short Dog today. And I think that's the end of that's all. Are we going to continue to have a good time? And I would have come back out here and probably never addressed it. I only addressed it because I wanted to extend again the olive branch and apologize to those 3 people, Marcus, Miss Savage, Sonny, and move on. And blessings to everybody involved, and let's just move forward. So I will see you guys tomorrow, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Is a peace, love, and respect here in the chat. Absolutely. And I just want to make sure that we protect that. And let's keep having a good time. For everybody who did not read the post, I also want to come out and say it verbally. The moderators will block you if you attempt to dox somebody or get the dox on someone. If you begin to fight with the people in the chat. If you begin to disrespect a guest, bring up their children who are not a part of the commentary. Now, if we have somebody on the panel who is in the commentary, I'm just using this as an example. Marissa, her kids are in her commentary. She has expressed whooping them. Whooping time. That's fine. For example, you bring up Marcus' kids. They are not his commentary. Those girls going to grow up and we're going to block you. Because I do not want anybody talking about your kids. Should you decide to come up here one day. Okay? If I interview anybody, if anybody says, hey, can you interview me? I want to talk on your platform and I want to talk about stuff. But I don't want to discuss X, Y, and Z. Now, if it's relevant, that's a conversation we might need to have before I have you come up here. But if it is not, I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be a difficult request. That's just out of respect for everybody. And as we go into Thanksgiving, yes, Nima loves, I want everybody to have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And tomorrow, we're going to pick up where we left off. I think In the Bushes said something to me that stuck with me. He's simply amazing. She said, In the Bushes, said she liked it over here because the other people that were covering the Atlanta Street interviews kind of like, it got hectic. And I think now it's just, I don't even know if they're still doing it anymore. Well, those weren't her exact words, but yeah. And I don't want that to happen to us. I think we need to put up boundaries as we begin to grow. Because as we grow, we're going to get more people, and more people come with different perspectives. And I just want to make sure that we are respecting everyone's perspective. I appreciate everybody who dropped in, stayed for a while, all of that. And tomorrow, we're going to keep it pushing. Back to the React. Right now, I say 9 Eastern Standard Time will be our time. I think I will ask people their preference if they prefer 8 or 9. I just say 9 because it gives people time to get home from work and kind of get settled in. Mm-hmm. Queen Gigi the Virgo said the only one that speaks Q full name is the host. That's everyone. Yes, and Quita's real name is not Quita. Thank you for the poise. You handle things with grace and still ensuring the boundaries are established and protecting your channel, chat, panelists, and any viewers. Must respect. Thank you so much. Simply amazing. Thank you. Absolutely, Juice Reveal. All creators have their own lane and way of doing things, in my opinion. I agree. Naturally says catch her in the alley. I just don't want to have a space where we lose ourselves arguing with creators, and no, that's not what we're doing. That's not what I'm here for. And there may come a time that I have to defend myself or whatever. I just hope and pray that we never even come to that place. Really. There are some things I hear in these YouTube bushes, and it's a lot. It's a lot. And sometimes they go real life, and and it's not even that I'm afraid of that. I just feel like in this corner of the YouTube world, it's not necessary. Let's come here, talk, laugh, or not. State your opinion. I state mine. We might agree. We might have to agree to disagree. All that's good. Yes, Mystic May said it's okay to say Quita name in the chat. Not her real name, but her YouTube name. I only refer to her people as their YouTube name. I agree. Juice Reveal says, to be clear, I certainly don't know Quita's real name, and I only address her by her name she uses, as such as Quita. And that's correct. That's what Queen Gigi was saying. Yes, only say her name as Quita. I never say her real name. She was saying that if I use her real name, but I don't ever use her real name. I only use the name that he put out there, which was Quita. That's why I never showed any of her paperwork or any of the articles. And I would do the same thing for anybody. The only reason why I say Marissa's real name is because she pushes her GoFundMe, and that's her name. You go to her GoFundMe on her page that she put up, that's her name. So she put it out there, not me. In the bushes, and you are right when you say Quita. That's her YouTube name. Well, that's her nickname. That's not her real name. Yes, Quita or Quiqui is the name she called herself. You're right, Simply Amazing. You're right, in the bushes. Everybody's good. So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. I don't want to take up a whole lot of y'all time because tomorrow we'll be back live. But we ain't gonna miss a beat. I thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. I'll see you tomorrow. Right now, we're going to say 9 Eastern Standard Time. I will post to see if y'all prefer 8 or 9. 8 over 9. It's only an hour difference. I just want y'all to have time to kind of get home, get established. But you guys let me know what time works best for y'all. So I will see y'all tomorrow, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Good night.